Hi everyone. Okay, so it's my first video to do FX makeup, and it's in collaboration with ACF of Moosja. So today I'm going to show you how to make a realistic zombie makeup. First, you need supplies, but I tried to make it so you just need stuff that you have at home. To make the wax, so to make like all the texture on the face, what I use is flour and this, which is okay, you can say Vaseline. So this is the main stuff, and some foundation for the color. I'm not going to show you how to make it because it will be way too long, but you just mix everything together and then you put more and more flour as long as like when you go you put more and more flour, and then it looks like this. So I'm going to use this to make the texture on the face. After, you need to make fake blood. Very easy. You just need corn syrup and what is it?
Food coloring.
Yes, food coloring. So this is red and blue. You have to use the gel one because it's better and it looks better too. So you just mix everything together and it looks like it looks like this. So this is a very dark color of blood, and that's what we want. Also, to make like a disease type of texture, I will use some oats. And other than that, I suggest you to get some liquid latex like this to make more texture. But if you don't have it at home, if you can't find it, it's okay. You can use the rest of what I showed already. And also some red palette, white, and I will use some flour to make the face very pale. And I think that's it. So we're ready to go. Alright, so first of all, I'm starting with the liquid latex to make texture like wrinkle in on the forehead. So I apply just a little. Just gonna let it dry for now. Then while it's drying, I'm gonna make a texture around the eyes so it looks like puffy eyes. So you always want to start with the texture first. So this is texture that I'm going to do around the eyes here. And I also apply a little bit of liquid latex on the edge so it glues. Alright, so we can see one eye is done. It creates like a very thick very thick texture around the eyes, so it will make the eyes very, very puffy. So I apply second row. On the second row, I'm gonna apply some paper towel to make even more texture. Now I'm gonna use the oats with a little bit of liquid latex to make a disease on the face, so I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm trying to show you every options for you guys that you can do with what you have at home. So usually on zombies, there's texture on the face that you can make with liquid latex, or simply like wax that you make at home, and creating some texture with oats and liquid latex again. Okay, so while it's drying, I'm gonna make a scar, because this is a classic for zombies. They get wrecked and there's violence and you want a lot of scars. So the one that I'm gonna make is gonna be along the mouth. Look at me. Oh. What I realized too is if you can use liquid latex first, it glues better. So you want to apply like almost like a worm along the mouth here. I don't know if you can see here, and then you just blend the edge like this and on the other side, and then after you take this part and then you want to create like a line in the middle. So this is gonna be the scar. Alright, so for today, I'm just gonna apply a little bit more texture, but I'm just gonna show you one eye and I'll make the other one. Also, to help drying, you can use a hair dryer. That helps a lot. I don't have mine with me, but it's a very good tool. Alright, so now we have texture here, disease around here, scar, and then puffy eyes. So this is basically the base of what you want to do or you can choose, you can put more disease, you can put whatever you want. So now for the foundation, the color, we gonna start with a very pale white. So this is the white that I'm gonna use today. Alright, so now I applied the second eye here, so the second puffy eye, the tired eye, and a little bit more texture on the nose. I'm gonna cut it, and here just a little bit more. Now what I want to do is I want to make it like all the same color, so I'm gonna use a foundation. Now that it's more like all the same color, I'm gonna apply a little bit of white everywhere. So I found at the store those color. So those are zombie colored. So you have type of like disease here, purple, red, and black. So I'm gonna play with this. Some purple. Now, I told you earlier that I was doing type of a disease part right here, so I'm gonna put like a greenish yellow around this area. Alright, so back to work. I applied more red and more dark around the burned area, so it looks burned. So when I was talking about texture, that's what I'm looking for, like a burn texture. I have a little bit here as well. And here, I'm going to work on it here. So, when you do a skull or a dead person, it's always good to emphasize the natural lines of the face, which means you put, so this line here darker, alright, so now the lips and then the blood, and we're good to go. So the lips are pale, so I'm gonna use a contour crayon, and then you want darker, so we go with red. Open your mouth. Yes, please. Open your mouth, thank you. So now, fun time. The blood. Alright, so here's the result of my model. So I'm just gonna go a little bit closer so you can see all the details here. The scar and the burning and the eyes and the burning again and the disease part. Bleh. So of course there's little details that I could work a little bit more, but that gives you a good idea of what you can do with a little bit of effort, time, and some stuff that you have at home. So thank you, ACF, and I will be there for the run on the 29th to help you out if you need anything to look realistic and zombie and scary, and this guy is scary. My face. Thank you.